What is this? She asked, her face going white. My roommate's, I quickly said. He left it when he moved out. Your roommate wrote poetry? He was emotional. Her eyes narrowed, but she let it go. At least I thought so. Soon, the tests began. She'd play Mandarin pop songs during dinner, watching my face for recognition. She'd leave Chinese newspapers on the coffee table to see if my eyes tracked the headlines. She asked me to try reading a fortune cookie slip out loud. I pronounced it like a drunk tourist. Interesting, she said. I realized she wasn't just suspicious. She was terrified. If I understood Mandarin, it meant I'd heard everything. Every insult from her family. Every fake translation she'd fed me. The investigation escalated. She found Mandarin in my browser's language settings. Must have clicked something by accident. She discovered I'd liked a Chinese restaurant post that was captioned entirely in Mandarin. I liked the picture of the dumplings. She noticed my Netflix algorithm suggested Chinese dramas. It knows I eat a lot of takeout. One night, her mother insulted my shoes at dinner, and my jaw tightened for half a second. Foot cramp, I said. Gia stared at me for a long time after that. She didn't believe me, but she couldn't prove anything. Then came the trip to meet my parents. We drove 6 hours to my hometown. Everything was going perfectly. My parents loved Gia. Gia loved my parents. We were sitting at dinner when Gia mentioned she wished I could understand her family better. Oh, but he should be able to, Mom said brightly. He lived in Beijing for 3 years. We visited him all the time. His Mandarin is rusty, Dad shouted over her, knocking over his water glass. His Mandarin is very rusty. He barely remembers a word. Mom looked confused. What? No, he was fluent. He used to translate for us when we visited him in Maine, Dad yelled. When we visited him in Maine. Lots of Chinese restaurants there. He would read the menus, just the menus. Mom stared at Dad like he'd lost his mind. What are you talking about? He won that translation competition and Dad kicked her under the table and Mom went silent. The room went quiet. I stared at my plate. Gia stared at me, then at my mother, then back at me. Translation competition? I had nothing. My mother had just blown 3 years of perfect cover in under 30 seconds. Gia's face cycled through about 15 emotions. Confusion, realization, horror. She was replaying every dinner, every insult, every fake translation. How long? The whole time. She didn't say another word for the rest of dinner or the 6-hour drive home. When we pulled into our apartment complex, she finally spoke. I told my grandma